Hello, fellow Wingspanners. This is Falafel Waffle. I've got game 8 of the Tawny Eagle Throwdown tournament coming right up. And right now, I have pulled up the spreadsheet, kind of tracking how everybody's doing. As a reminder, we're segregated into groups of 36, 4 different groups, and that is stratified by our ELO levels. Maybe segregated isn't the right word. Let's say separated or grouped. Grouped is fine. But anyways, I am right here right now as 4 wins and 3 losses. I'm in the top 8, which would mean that I would be able to have a bye in the next round. However, a lot of these players have a lot of games to play still, and so it's really hard to say how it'll all play out. Interestingly, 3 of my 4 losses come from these 3 top players on it right now. I guess that's no coincidence. But I'm going to try my best to win out my last 2 games. This is one of them against the whitest Witos. I don't know if I pronounced that right. But he is going first, unfortunately. And has likely... Oh, and he's got the European Robin, but he's also got the Great Tit, I think, in that... Yeah, wow. That is an all-star lineup. Picking up both of them might be a little bit of overkill, to be honest, but he might do it to deny me. Black Swan isn't that bad either if you have a lot of big birds. So Diet Specialist is generally a good one to have. Behaviorist is probably has a higher ceiling, but is a lot tougher, especially if you... The only one that has that is not brown powers is Brant, and that's not the best. Although the Black Swan is yellow, and he's probably not going to pick that up. Okay, let me see. Bush Tit I will probably keep for my wetlands as an egg source, which is nice. And maybe I keep the Northern Cardinal just in case both of these get picked up. If they don't, and I can pick up one of them, then I could discard the Cardinal for eggs or something. I don't know. I'll be able to figure out a use for it. But these are both small birds. They're both less than or equal to 3 birds, which is nice. The Gray Teal I don't think is worth keeping. Spotted Towhee is a lot better on the baseboards, but none of these would really apply to the Spotted Towhee, so I don't think that one's worth it. Others could, I don't know. Diet Specialist. Definitely want one of those 2. There's no question. Don't have any big birds yet, except for the Brant. The Brant is a large bird. It's above 100, so the Black Swan could lay eggs on it. I'm not sure that's worth it, though, to be honest. I like putting the Bush Tit in that spot a lot better. It does mean I'll only be getting a net of 1 card for every card action that I have. But that cross habitat bird, I'll be getting points and eggs. That's all good stuff. So I'll just keep these 3 and those 2 birds and call it a day. That's kind of a standard for the base game to keep. But I don't know, going to be interesting to see if he picks up both or just 1. I'm hoping just 1. The Black Swan would hit Diet Specialist, so there is that to consider. Didn't pick up either. Now I have a very difficult choice ahead of me. I mean, if I have to choose between the 2, I'd go with the Robin. Do I spend a nectar to pick them both up? Gold Crest is good if you have card draw. Yeah, and with these other 2 cards that he kept, he probably does. But yeah, it probably is overkill to pick them both up. I've got to be honest. And if I have to choose, the Robin is a bull nest, so that is probably going to win. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then if I have a lot of food, I can always reset the tray with food once I get the bush tit down as well. Actually, I could discard to get the Black Swan, which hits Diet Specialist. That does ruin any chance of like a full tuck engine. I think I'll keep my options open for now. I just pick up the Robin. Okay, Kingfisher is a star nest, much better in the base game than it is here. It would apply to that second end of round goal, but I already have 2 bull nests, so I'm okay there. This will be my first Diet Specialist bird. I'm feeling good. I'll probably spend, I don't know. I'll spend the nectar. I should with, oh, you just got food and didn't do anything with the gold crest. Okay, fine. European Robin will be played. There is no nectar in the feeder, which is not what you like to see with the Robin, because any nectar you can duplicate. Turn it into 2, which is nice. But how much food do you have? Okay, you got 2 nectar now. 1, didn't spend a nectar on the gold crest. Got a worm and a seed. Has 1 bird less than or equal to 3. Nectar-wise, well, I'm the only one who's spent anything so far, so that's not too big of a deal or an issue. I think my path is pretty clear. I'm going to get food, place the bush tit down, and then, you know, feel fine discarding food to reset. That I like because, well, if I can get it in time. But he's probably going to play a bird here because he just got food. Yep, greater flamingo. Okay, well, that kind of shoots down any chance of a full tech engine for me. So be it. I'll do this. I'll do this. You know what? I could reset the feeder with a worm. I think I'll do that because of... Oops. Skip. What am I doing? Because of the European Robin. I think that is definitely worth it. So I have, instead of having like 3 worms and a seed, or, you know, 4 food, combination of worms and seeds, I now have 3 nectar, which is really nice. And I left the feeder in a rough state for him as well. So win-win. He did pay 1 nectar for the flamingo. That makes sense. I don't usually use that ability, the reset the feeder with food. But when you've got the European Robin, it's fine. It's not a big deal. It isn't a less than or equal to 3 bird, but you don't want to go too far out of the way for these goals. The flamingo is, so he's going to win this end of round, and I don't have any issues with that, unless I drop something that's cheap that I can put in one of these habitats that'll work well with them. Okay, he did pick up the great tit. That makes sense. It just took too much for me to block it. I didn't think it would be worth it. So the bush tit's going down, and now I think I really will reset. Although, I don't know. Food cost of played birds, that works really well with Diet Specialist. Without having any large birds in hand or any others in the tray, I hesitate to pick up that Black Swan. I do. It's a pretty big question mark in my mind. Unfortunately, having the great tit will mean that there will be a competition now for nectar races. But on the brights, well, he's going to be resetting the feeder, but every time he does, he'll be taking 1 nectar there. So I just got to hope that when he resets it, there's either no nectar or more than 1. If it's just 1, that's like the best case scenario for him, worst case scenario for me. But he doesn't have any eggs. He's got to get eggs first, and he's got to get food again. Oh, well, he can get food and play the great tit if he discards a card with the gold crest. So he does have that opportunity, unfortunately. I do have 4 turns left. We both have 4 turns left. So yes, I will be drawing and discarding a nectar when I do. Um, yeah, it depends on what I turn up. I would really like to get a tuck under the bush tit to get an egg so that I have something that I can play. All right, he drew birds. Oh, he was contemplating um, the what to tuck. I'm trying to think how how he's able to get two tucks because I've only used that once. This was his first time using that action, right? Or is it his second? It might be his second. Well, okay, it is his second, but yeah, he got done the flamingo before drawing up the great tit. Okay, he's done that twice now after the flamingo was taken. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, getting confused, making sure the game isn't bugging or glitchy. I got to keep better track of what he's doing. All right, it may be a mistake to leave the black swan there because it's a great high scoring potential. But I will. Ooh, I like both of these. And I think I'll just tuck the cardinal in that case. Yeah, I like them both. Then every time he tucks with his flamingo, I can tuck with my goldfinch. And it's another bull nest. And it's a diet specialist. Ooh, all around good stuff. All right. Ooh, the Ki I really like too. That's a great big point play for both of us. And now I've done twice, so he gets to tuck two under that greater flamingo. I got to be careful about that. I really do. I gotta do my card draw actions for the end of the rounds, which is counterintuitive because usually you like to draw at the beginning, when the tray gets reset. Maybe I'll just do one at the beginning and then hopefully have enough stuff to make it work for the rest. Let's see, any of these? Yeah, both of these are greater than 3. Okay, so he nabs the Kea. That's too bad. The red knot pops up, and he got 2 more tucks. Yep. All right, unfortunate the food that's in there right now, to be honest. I have to draw food twice to be able to get these guys down. That's a shame. Is the red knot worth it? Maybe at the end it will be. I'll do this and this, as much as it pains me, and I'll just get another seed. Need plenty of seeds. Need plenty of food in general. But I'd like to put the goldfinch in the forest if possible. That would be the ideal situation. Yeah. Because then I can get more food when I discard cards. Although I'm not going to have many cards. My card draw is very lacking, considering I tuck one under the bush tit every time. So I got to extend my wetland out as well. Maybe the red knot is the right choice for that. Maybe. Yeah, wondering what he's doing here. Greater Flamingo has paid quite a bit of dividends so far. I find that I usually discount the Flamingo. Okay, you laid eggs so that you can play that great tit. Yep. I first, though, will see if I can drain this. I can't drain it of all nectar, but I can drain it of... Oh, shoot. Let's take a seed with... Well, no. I can always tuck extra nectar into the colored dove. That's fine. Yeah, that works. No issues there. And so, at least in the grassland, I run a pretty good chance of winning the nectar race. Ooh, in the forest now, he's going to have 3 nectar spent there. Play his great tit. Too bad. He does have 1 bull nest, but I have 2. 3. Will have 3, at least. I want to get this guy down as quickly as possible. But like I say, I want to put him in the forest. So you will go here. That's fine. And you know what? I'll tuck both of these because, yeah, I won't be able to get the European goldfinch down next time anyway. I'll skip the rest. He wins. Yes, he wins. Let's see what this. Nothing special, and so I am definitely motivated to not draw cards yet. I want to give him those extra points. I'll just do the worm here. Okay. And I can use that egg from the bush tit. I still have the ability to switch out, to, what's it called? Refresh the tray. And so once I get down the goldfinch, maybe I'll get food one more time. Well, I still have 2 food left that I can use for that purpose. I gotta be careful though. Maybe I will get food like twice or something before I make that commitment. Just try to grab a lot of nectar. Have some flexibility there. He's getting food. This can help to kind of neuter the flamingo a bit, which is, oh, wood duck. Yeah, the wood duck. Yikes, I thought it was going to be the great tit for sure. But yeah, he must have, with his drawing, he drew like 3 times, 3 or 4 times. I think it was 3 last round. Yeah, that popped up for him. So that's nice. And now he definitely has the cards that he can discard with the gold crest to get that great tit down. Although, no, he won't have enough food. Yes, he will. Let me think about this. No, he won't. Even if he discards a card for food, he won't have enough to play the great tit. Did you? Okay, you played the Cooper's Hawk. Oh, because you picked it up. Man, that is a really good engine. That's nice. That is a nice forced engine you got there. Okay, but I will play this with that food. But I'm in a tight spot again. I'm hoping that he takes food. And he doesn't have any eggs. He's probably going to get eggs. Because now the feeder is lame sauce. That's too bad. I think this is going to be a game of chicken. Oh no, and I can no longer spend a food to reset it. I have to get one more bird here. He can, though. He can spend a nectar to get that reset. I'm not sure if he's going to do that because... Oh, nice. Okay. He is making it easy to reset. Maybe discarding a card. That one of these is the great tit. The other one, actually, I should know this. The other one is the one other is the Kea. And then I'm not sure what the last one is, because when he grabbed the K, he grabbed something else, and I didn't keep as good a track of that as I should have. But I got to keep the K in mind. That's a really good way to just dump a lot of nectar into one habitat at the end of the game. In either the grassland or the forest. Okay, I'll go ahead and pause until he's done. Oh, never mind. Okay, he's done. He gained food. He wasn't able to play a bird, doesn't have any eggs. And so I'm very happy with that. I will gladly reset this, get 3 nectar, and leave the feeder in a bad state again. Okay, now I'm ready to use some food to draw cards. I'd probably get eggs there on the bush tip. I will have to lay eggs once to get them on the robin and the goldfinch. But honestly, any extra food I get is just a tuck. So that is wonderful for me. Okay, you definitely laid eggs. Gonna be playing the bush tit next. Yeah. Yep. No matter what happens, he'll be able to pick up that worm that he needs and play it. Assuming he can discard one of these others, in which case I'll probably assume that the last card in his hand is the Kea, because I think it would be foolish to discard that, especially with that type of a forest engine. Okay. Screech Owl is cheap, but doesn't hit anything that I've got. So look at the nectar races. Should I spend a nectar? 3-1 there, 3-0. No, I'm going to save my nectar for the forest. Is that foolish of me? Might be. Should I play? I'll play it safe. I'll spend a nectar here. Okay, Red-Eyed Vireo I like a lot. Not sure about the California Condor, though. That would be an easy double play. Not a very powerful one, but be easy. He has the wood duck too, so whenever yeah, that is really unfortunate. That does give me another bull nest, but I don't think I'm going to be too worried about that. He's only got one, so that's not a huge issue. Will I pick this up just to deny it and then tuck it? Because he almost assuredly will pick it up. Not sure it's worth it just to fill up that space. I'm gonna pick up something else. Okay, Sparrowhawk. I'm gonna tuck you. Oh, Cassin's Finch. That would have been awesome. That's probably gonna go. That's too bad. If it doesn't, I'll pick it up, but it's probably gone. With his forest action, he picks that up. I forget. Yeah. What? Oh, the blackbird. Okay. Oh man, I am very grateful for that. Okay, so I will. Oh, that's a diet specialist bird, but I think this double play is just that much better. Not a very powerful forest, but it's a good food generating forest, and that's great for my colored dove. And I'll have more opportunities to get diet specialist birds, hopefully. My card draw is very weak. Blue-winged warbler is great, but I do not need it. I don't have enough eggs for these two anyway. Ooh, shoot. How do I spend my nectar then? Well, I think that'll be okay. Oh, I'm in an awkward spot. Because I don't have the eggs to play both of these right now. But then I could get 2 eggs, but then I would have to tie the end of round, because I would only have 1 bird left with an egg on it if I do that double play. That's kind of awkward. I don't know. I don't know. Is he going to pick up the blue-winged warbler? That could be his answer. Oh, he's out of food, so he can't play the great tit. Maybe he's okay, there goes the warbler. All right, he's doing that action, and I get a tuck. All right, okay. But yes, he could potentially play that. Oh, and the red-winged blackbird is a bull nest. Ooh, shoot. How am I going to spend? I can spend my nectar on the colored dove. Okay, so it wouldn't go to waste, but we will tie once he gets that. Oh, yeah, he does have 2 eggs. No, he won't. He can only get. He'll only be able to play that, which will use up 2 eggs, and then he'll be able to lay 2 at most. So that's fine. I'll just use my 2 nectar on the colored dove. That seems pretty lame. I know. It does. But I think it's fine. I think it's okay. Because that's a 6-point swing to have him win instead of me win. Like, if I do this double play, yeah, it would be a 6-point swing. So he's going to get some food, play. I'm guessing he has enough cards to discard a card for some extra food so he can force down the Warbler. And then probably drop the Condor or something. That'll help with this third end of round. But yeah, that forest engine is scary. Very, very scary. I still got, I'm doing okay. My birds are good. But I definitely want to max that diet specialist out. And we'll see what bonus card I get with the Cassins. You're not getting food. What is he doing? Laying eggs? Oh, he's okay. Getting cards again. Which honestly is not that bad. He's getting 2 tucks from this guy and then a tuck and an egg with this guy. Okay, so he's going to finish with 3. And I will finish with... No, he's going to finish with 2 for the end of round. And so, yes, if I played these 2, I would lose the end of round. But it would position me really well for the next round. Don't get me wrong, which is great. But I think at this point I will do this. Yeah, and I'm in preparation for the next round. I'm going to put them both on the bush tit. So it is pretty weak. I'm in a tough spot because I have to draw cards a lot to get the birds that I need, but if I do draw cards a lot, he gets a lot of tucks with the flamingo, which is tough. And that really helps him cycle a lot of cards, see a lot of cards to potentially get like a mute swan, to get a mange duck or a common chaffinch. The common chaff? No, it's the tiff chaff that goes in the wetlands. And then he's got a very impressive wetland action in addition to his forest action. Okay, are you doing the cards again? Yes, you are. Okay, I will just actually let me keep the seed, but I'll keep the worm as well. If this stays the way it is, I would have to force these guys down anyway. Because I need a fruit, and there's no fruit there. And I can already get a worm. Yeah, I'll tuck it. I'll keep the seed though. So I win the end of round. That's nice. Nectar races are looking good. There's the chaffinch. Oh man, not happy to see that. No diet specialist birds either, which is unfortunate. And I gotta hold off. I gotta hold off on this card draw dealio as long as I can. Reptile can be good if you have a lot of those ground nests. He only has 1 though, so that's not looking like it'll work. I have 4 birds. He's got 5 placed. His blackbird is full. Let's do a quick tally of points. He's got 2, 6, 9, 22. This is 8, so that's 30 plus. He's only got, what, 5 nectar points? So that's 38. Let's say that's going to be with 4, so that's 42. And plus 6 is 48. Where do I stand right now? 51. Okay, so I am ahead. Not by a lot. Oh, yikes. Okay. Ugly feeder again. If I force, I will have enough, though. It just feels bad. I'll definitely use up these 2 eggs, and I'll use up 1 on the bush tit. I won't be able to completely get rid of eggs from the bush tit, but I may have to forego its action if I get 2 good birds, 2 good diet specialist birds. That's the type of bird that I want here. We'll see. That's what I gotta hope pops up when I reset the tray with food. Is get really good diet specialist birds, high pointers that I can just get a bunch of food a couple of times. Feel happy about it. Card draw, yeah, it's definitely lacking for me. Card draw is amazing for him. Well, I mean, yeah, with the wood duck and the greater flamingo, he's just seeing a ton of cards. And that is unfortunate for me. So he's in a better position, even though I'm a little bit ahead. Because he might have chances at getting some good. What did you do? Oh, he drew with the wood duck, obviously, but didn't play anything. Okay. Do this and this. Replicate the worm. Doesn't really matter because I'm going to have to use it to force down the finch. That's also unfortunate because this is the nectar race where we're tied. We'll just get food one more time, even though I get 1 less. Ah, shoot. Okay. Is he going to have enough? Yeah, he was able to discard a card. Shoot. Okay, well, I'll, in that case, definitely just make the play. I need a good 3-cost bird for my forest so that I can get some more nectar spent there. And also see what bonus card I get from the Cassin's Finch. Nice. Now I'll see if he held on to that great tit or not. If I stand any chances of winning, it will be because of my collared dove. Okay, yes, I get a tuck. Yeah, you gain food. What did you tuck? Oh, you tucked with the... Yeah, okay. So that's nice. If that hits... Oh, the noisy miner. Okay. All right. I can see that. It does give me an egg, but I don't really have much of a shortage there. Okay. This is the only logical play right now, just to get you forced. Let's see. Dang it. Ah, phooey. And he's like, the collared dove is like right in the middle. So that's not going to be easy to hit. Neither one will be easy to hit. But at least here I can try to look for star nests. That is not the draw I was hoping to get. I was hoping to get the wildlife gardener, get the bowl nest, man. Okay. Canvas back is looking kind of good. A little. I don't know. What are you doing? You gonna get some food? Golly. Such good engines. Whereas for me, not as much. Not as much. I mean, I could have held off on those card draw actions, but I don't know. I don't know if it would have been very good to do that. Okay, on the bright side, he still has 3 birds that have eggs on them. But I'm wondering what cards he has and what he's going to pick up with the wood duck. Will he pick up the canvas back? I'm not sure he needs it as much as I do. He is leaving a nectar for me, though, so that's nice. I'm all out of food. So I have no qualms with getting food twice before getting cards. That did put him ahead in the nectar race in the forest. Only by 1, though. Only by 1. So I'm going to get a free egg from that the noisy miner. Is nice. This is rough because, yeah, I mean, he gives me one. I have to put it on the bush tit so that I can keep my birds with no eggs low. Definitely get a tuck because his hawk hit, and well, he tucked under the miner, so yeah. But Chaffinch is still there, which I guess, he's finding enough uses. Oh, he played the Warbler. Okay. So he's got 5. I know what I got to beat. I need to spend 3 nectar up there. How will I do that? He can no longer play the Kea up there. Seed worm, sure. Do this. This is still a productive action because, like, I can still tuck a lot of stuff under the collared dove. That is my one saving grace. But I'm pretty sure he's ahead of me now. Pretty darn. Oh, and he spent all the rest of his eggs. So now he's ahead. Birds with no eggs. And I have no birds in hands. Eee. That's not good. So I got to draw food. I mean, not draw food, gain food, draw cards, and hope that I get something really good that I can play in one of these habitats. Food cost, he's ahead. He's ahead by 1. Getting 3 cost birds is beneficial for both my diet specialist and that end of round. Okay, I'm going to pause while he's thinking. Okay, what did you do? Did you run your forest again? No, you drew birds. Wasn't able to get any flamingo tucks, though, which is nice for me. And put an egg on another bird, which is nice for me. But you can just take it off by playing something here. Okay, I will do this. Okay, that's good. 2 nectar is fine. All right. I have 5 nectar now. That is great. This tray reset is going to be pretty important for me. Really will. Okay, he's getting food. And thankfully, well, let's see. He can get a lot of food. And so the great tit is dead now. Not like he needs it. He's getting plenty of food. That's not a concern. He has. I guess he's not producing a ton of cards, so the Chaffinch really isn't that good. He is being able to tuck a lot, but that only gets him so far. That draw, the goldfinch and the collared dove, was amazing. Hopefully this can be as well. This tray reset. We'll see. And then, if not, I'll get to see 2 more just by drawing off the top of the deck. But yes, a 3-cost bird that can go in the forest would be an absolute dream. If I can get it. Okay, you got 4 cards, you got 5 food. Last turn, I'm guessing he's going to play something here to use up that egg with the blackbird. That would make sense. Oh, no, he's getting food right now. And so that, yeah, right. His last play will be playing something there. I use up that last egg, which means I can't even, well, I can still tuck if I want to tuck, but I won't get the egg for it, sadly. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Can I, just a sec. Let's go back to the main menu. I think I've got to risk it. And just in case I get garbage birds, I want to be able to tuck and get an egg. So I've got to, oh man, can't reset that. It's just placing an egg. Okay, that is a minor mistake. But I'm just going to hope that I get 2 really good birds. This is the big reveal. Oh, F. No. Okay. Cute. Well, do I just pick up this because it's an enclosure? No, that's not a good enough reason. Dang it. Yeah, I know. I'm just going to tuck it. Okay. So it does mean that I lost a point, which it could come down to 1 point potentially. Ugh. That. I think I needed that to win. That is going to really, really cost me. Not having that 3 food bird. Oh well. He's just going to play a bird. Oh, Abbott's booby. Of course, yeah. I lose the end of round. No matter what. So honestly, because it's the end of the round, I'm tempted to just do that again. I think that's my best bet. Even though it does mean once more I miss out on an egg with the bush tit. Hindsight's 2020, obviously, but I had to hope that I would get something good. Okay, well now I definitely want to spend nectar down here because he's tied me in the nectar race. Great Blue Heron is good, but it's not a diet specialist bird. I shouldn't complain. It is good. Do I pick up the diver for enclosure builder, or do I roll the dice? It's enclosure builder. It gets me more food. Do I just cut my losses? Right off the top just is a hard proposition to swallow. Plus, I still need another enclosure builder bird to even hit that. Okay, I'll pick it up and I'll see if I made the right choice. Yeah, I know. Did I? Yes, I did make the right choice. In hindsight, let's just get as many tucks as we can here, because that's kind of my only chance, if I even have one still. Ooh, the golden oriole is the 3-cost bird. But I have to have 2. I have to have 2. That's okay. I mean, that could help me win at least the nectar race up here. Yeah, I think That's the deal. I do my double play. I do the Oriole, which is pretty weak sauce, but that does also help me with Enclosure Builder. Okay, that's fine. Vose Swift, Golden Oriole, tuck you, and not get an egg again. That's 3 eggs I missed out on. Oh, a Mute Swan. Wow, that's pretty good, but a little late, to be honest. Okay, so now I got to snatch myself up a lot of nectar. Yeah, gotta draw twice and hope I get 3 nectar as I do. Not draw, I get food twice. I'll get at least 2. 8, I'm definitely winning the nectar race in the... Wow, he hasn't even spent anything there. I don't think he has a bird there. No, he doesn't. Let's do a quick count. All right. Oh, he picked up whatever. Oh, he picked up the Mute Swan. Yeah, he probably drew cards, I'm guessing, because the feeder is rough. Okay, let's do this. Definitely want the fish. The worm is fine. I need 1 worm. Get another one of these. Yeah, and I want to do 2 plays, so hopefully I get the food I need here. Oh, I'm glad he got that reroll, and I didn't. Pretty bad. Well, I was going to do a count. Okay, let's see. What do you got? You've got 5. Oh, you played the hobby. I didn't notice that. 5 plus, what did he have there? Oh, it's the gold crest. I guess that makes sense. It only had 1 point. 5, 9 plus 7 is, oh, plus 8. Okay, 5, 9 plus 8 is 17. I will lay an egg, doesn't matter where. Thank you. You're ruining my count. Okay, hold on. Let's try it again. 5, 9 plus 8 is 17. That is 11. So that's 28, 36. Ouch. That's 50. Plus 8 is 58. 63. And these, yeah, we'll say that they're 4 each. So that is 71. Plus he's got 7 here. So 78. Plus, I don't know if he's going to win that. I hope I can compete, but plus 12 is 90. He has 90. Oh, he's 11 ahead. That hurts. No, not yet. I got to get 1 more nectar first. Okay, whew. Got it. All right. We're okay. That means I'm gonna have to force some stuff down to get those guys down. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. I have to use 3 nectar. I have enough, I'm pretty sure, because yes, I'll have to use 2 worms to force down the diver. Not the most powerful play ever. But I will win the nectar race in the forest, which is nice. Okay, Mute Swan. Like I say, it's late, but even if he just plays 2 more turns doing this, he has no more nectar. Might be close. It might. I'm gonna do that. Use up these eggs. Call it good. Okay, I'm still behind by 3. He does have 4 food. He hasn't spent any nectar here. I do wonder, he probably will get food 1 more time and just play a bird here. And then he will win the end of round goal, probably. Because, I mean, this is a pretty productive... Well, he's getting, what? A net, like, assuming the Cooper's Hawk hits, which is, it's like 2/3. Wait, what did he do? Oh, the Snowy Owl. Okay, so now he definitely will win the end of round goal. Hopefully this wasn't a good bonus card. Yeah, but I know what I'm doing. Oh, I barely am able to force down the diver. That is a close call. That does mean I get no tucks under the dove, sadly, but it does hit enclosure builder at least. It didn't hit diet specialist, which is really lame. But I did what I could with what I had. I did hit the lower bound of enclosure builder. Yeah, but I don't. I also don't hit this. So I don't think that's going to be enough. I think he'll just do his card action, score a bunch of points with his tucks, and I will probably lose, but it does depend. Like if he blanked on all of his bonus cards, then I might have a chance. I might. But yeah, I'll hit about 100. But he was already at 90, so yeah. He doesn't have any nectar spent here, which is nice. I did take 3 points away from him. No, 6 points away from him because of this. So yeah, he just gets his play in. And okay, no end of rounds. He barely beats me. Frustrating that I couldn't make that happen. Okay, I win all the nectar races though, so that's nice. I'm not super optimistic, but there's a chance. Okay, dang it! If I needed him to blank on his bonus cards, that mistake I made may end up costing me. We'll see. Oh, his tucks though, he's gonna kill me with those tucks. Wait a minute, I got a lot of tucks too. That's not gonna make up the difference. Okay, I'm sure there's stuff I could have done better there. There might have been a three-coster that I could have picked up at some point, but I felt like I did okay given what I had. So I'm 4-4, and I have one game to play. All righty. Yeah, let's look at what the bonus cards were for him if I can. Site selection just got two there. So he did kind of blank on that owl draw. And wow, ecologist was not very well scoring for him. So his bonus cards weren't great. He didn't completely blank, but they were by no means excellent. Mine weren't either, though. So is what it is. Okay, catch you guys next time.